boycott something because you don't like it.
That's right.
They don't think for us. We can think for ourselves.
That's right.
Well, there's another, we got to get your thoughts on another topic. Joe Biden hit the trail yet again. He was hiding initially during his the start of his presidential campaign, afraid of the gaffes that he may commit and afraid of the far left part of his Democrat Party, which he's not necessarily in step with. Well, he was at the Iowa State Fair yesterday and had this to say as he tried to talk about education. Listen.
And the other thing we should do is we should challenge these students. We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids, wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it.
Oops, poor kids, just as bright and as talented as white kids.
Well, you know, every time Joe opens up his mouth, it echoes the sentiments of bigotry and racism.
Yes.
Now, it seems to me that he's trying to divide us based on race and social economics. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I really wish he would go somewhere and sit down. You would think his black advisors would tell him certain things to say, certain things he should not say.
That's right.
But I want to point out something. You know, back in the day, there was ballers, shot callers, rappers that wanted to be just like Donald Trump. You name me one black man that ever wanted to be like Joe Biden, that worked with segregationists, probably KKK members. I wish he would go somewhere and sit down.
That's right.
Maybe he can run to be the president of Geritol, but not the presidents of these United States, because he won't represent us all.
That's right.
I did not know the presidency was up for election of Geritol. I had no idea there was a vacancy. But Joe Biden also had another gaffe when he talked about he wants to be on the side of
truth versus fact.
Yeah, truth versus fact. He wants to be the side of truth, not fact. So I think his advisors getting really nervous when he doesn't use the prompter. All bets are off.
So a man thinking in his heart, so is he. And it's going to come from his mouth. And when you talk about truth and facts, if you don't have the facts, you can't come to the truth. But he don't understand that. He's been doing this for 50 years. He's, 76 years old? Bye-bye, Joe. Go home. It's a no for Joe.
Actually, his true colors is shining very brightly.
It's true. You do it for 50 years and